Hello, thank you so much for joining us. Tonight, Teresa and I are going to be talking about a day in the life of doTERRA. Thought it would be really fun to share some of the things that we do on a day-to-day basis with all of our doTERRA products in hopes to just kind of give you a little glimpse into how you can change up your routine and make it healthier. And before we dive into that, I just want to give a little bit of background on doTERRA in case this is all brand new to you. doTERRA means gift of the earth, and the essential oils really are gifts of the earth. And we have an extensive product line, all of which every product has essential oils incorporated in it. And our essential oils are certified pure, tested grade. When you're using essential oils, it's really important to know where they're coming from, how they've been handled, how they've been sourced. Our essential oils go through extensive testing. We work directly with the farmers. There's no middlemen. And it's really important that when we get the oils from them, they go through extensive testing by a third party. And then they're also tested again after they're bottled to make sure that there's no synthetics, no pesticides, nothing harmful. We get most of our essential oils from underdeveloped countries, and we do something called co-impact sourcing, which is really unique and where we are working directly with communities all around the world and helping them to grow these beautiful plants that then we get to use in turn for our health. And we are also making sure that we are taking care of their communities if they don't have access to fresh water, or if they need clinics or schools for their children. We want to help lift up their community so they can grow these plants that we can use for our health. So both sides of the bottle, that's how I like to think about it, are being benefited. And then also with our co-impact sourcing model, we want to make sure that we're taking care of Mother Earth and using sustainable practices for harvesting plants and all that good stuff. And then we also have our Healing Hands Foundation, where we are empowering people worldwide to be healthy, safe, and self-reliant. We have projects that help to end trafficking for children. We also have these hygiene kits that you can buy that when you buy them, they don't get shipped to you. doTERRA stores them. And then when there's a natural disaster somewhere, they get distributed to the areas where people who need them. And those are just a few of the things that we're doing with the Healing Hands Foundation. So that's just a tiny, tiny little bit about doTERRA and some of the awesomeness, but I just wanted to give that background in case this is all brand new to you. And tonight, before Teresa and I kind of share our routines, I wanted to go through this wellness pyramid. And this is something that doTERRA put together. And it's really all about having a strong foundation for your health. And that's where you can see nutrition and digestion are on the bottom. That's a really big piece of the puzzle. You really want a solid foundation for, being healthy. Then next we have movement and metabolism. It's really important to move your body every day. And then rest and manage stress is the next level, making sure that you're getting adequate sleep, that you're managing your stress well. And again, this is kind of like a lifestyle that you would start. I've been with doTERRA for 13 years, and I definitely have I'm going to just call it tonight, a doTERRA lifestyle, because I really work on all these different levels. The fourth one is reduced toxicity. That's probably one of my favorite things to talk about is helping people get rid of the toxins that are in their home. If you think about all the things you bring into the house, you have control over that. Whereas we don't necessarily have control over the air we're breathing or the water we're drinking, but we have control over what household products we use to clean, what products we bring into our homes to clean our bodies with, and all those type of things. And then again, informed self-care. And then at the top is proactive medical care. And the idea here is if you spend more time in the bottom of this pyramid, you're going to need less proactive medical care at the top. So it's really about being preventive with your health and taking care of yourself so you don't need that as much. And then on the next slide here, I just wanted to show that, of course, doTERRA has us covered on all those levels, and that's what we're going to dive into a little bit about tonight is some of the different products in these different categories that both I use and Teresa uses. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen here and I'll hand it over to you.
So there's no particular order here. I'm just going to kind of start from what I use in the morning and night. I love the facial cleanser. Love it. I think this is from the classic line, or it's called like the basic skincare or
Yes.
something. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this I obviously love because you can see it's almost empty. This is the anti-aging moisturizer. I tend to use this one in the morning and then the hydrating cream in the evening. Don't know
Mm.
why. That's just kind of how I've done things. I don't love one more than the other. They're both awesome. So that's how I do it. Of course, I love the toothpaste. I like the On Guard toothpaste more than the Supermint, but the Supermint is good too. But I do prefer this one. Let's see. Oh, this is kind of a silly little thing, but the chapstick. I have one in my desk, in my purse, like probably in every room of my house. Love it. When I am very, very busy from alcohol swabbing my patients with my acupuncture practice, dry hands, my dry cuticles rather. I love the shea butter. And this comes in a set, I believe.
Yeah, I
Um,
think that was a holiday item.
oh, I thought it was available. Okay, all the time. Maybe not. Um, let's see here. This I have at every sink in my house, the bathrooms and in the kitchen. This is the On Guard soap dispenser.
Mhm.
Love it. I don't ever drink really plain water. I tend to either go with lemon or peppermint in my
Mhm.
water during the day. I very rarely go a day without taking some On Guard in some way, shape, or form. And then as far as diffusing the oils, I tend to, not always, but I tend to gravitate towards more of the citrus oils. This is wild orange during the day. And then at night, I kind of have been going between lavender and cedarwood.
Ooh,
I should try combining those.
they're really nice together.
That's actually, that just popped into my head. I'm like, why haven't I ever tried that? I love lavender and I love cedarwood, so I will have to try them together. So
Mm.
those there are more products, but those are the ones that I definitely use like every day, every day.
Yeah, and when I think about my daily routine, sometimes I'll go somewhere and somebody will be like, "Oh my God, you smell amazing. What do you have on?" And I think about and like, well, I use the shampoo and conditioner that doTERRA has. They have bath bars that have the Serenity oil blend in them. That's my favorite. I too absolutely love the facial cleanser. This is my favorite. I like how it's nice and creamy.
Yeah.
I also use the pore reducing toner from the Essential line as well. And um, this July, they'll be coming out with this rose mist that we had was it last summer? And I just ran out and it's so lovely. And so I'd like to, spray that on. I also use the Virage hydrating mist. So I think about just alone getting ready in the bathroom in the morning. I've used like a dozen products. I'm like, I can't tell you which one you're smelling because I don't know. And that's just in the bathroom. I too love the toothpaste. Um, our toothpaste has no fluoride. It's got essential oils in it. And didn't you mention to me that your dentist is always like, "What are you doing?"
Oh yeah, my dentist and the hygienist, they both say, your teeth are so white. And are you whitening your teeth? And I'm like, I just use essential oil toothpaste. It does say natural whitening on here, doesn't it?
Yep.
And remineralization. So there's something in here that does whiten.
And
And you
protect.
just don't feel as clean
Yeah.
when you're using any, like I can't find anything else that gets my mouth as clean as this. I love it.
I can't even imagine using the other stuff that gets all foamy in your mouth. Like, I don't
Yeah,
think I'd know what to do if I had to go
that's
back
so weird.
to using a different toothpaste. You just get used to it. I mean, when you try more natural products, there might be a little bit of an adjustment, but when you start to see the benefits from it, It's incredible.
Yep.
So after, I'm done in the bathroom, I might fill a diffuser, pop some oils in there. My favorite for diffusing right now is our new blend, our Shinrin Yoku, our forest bathing blend. It's incredible. I just love it. It's got notes of citrus in it. It's got, I don't even remember what's all in it, but it's quite lovely. It's supposed to mimic being out, breathing in all the phytoncides if you were out in a forest, in your body, absorbing all that nature. So then I mosey on into the kitchen and I kind of have a new routine because we recently just got electrolytes, and it's our MetaPower Recharge. And these are amazing. So I'll drink this in the morning and it actually gives me a little boost of energy. There is fresh ginseng in here too. I think that's probably where some of the energy is coming from. And then we also recently got collagen, which is unlike any other collagen that you can find in stores. It's got 9 types of collagen where most only have 1. And it has something in it called the NMN, which helps your body to produce NAD plus, NADH, something very scientific, but it's basically helping your cells to kind of reverse aging. So yes, please. So I'll have that. And then with my breakfast, we have an extensive line of supplements. So we have something called the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which I've been on probably for over 10 years. That's crazy to think about. And it's these 3 bottles. It's Microplex, it's a mineral and vitamin. We've got our Z Omega, which is your omega fatty acids, and then our Alpha CRS, which is a cellular nutrient. So I take these in the morning and then again with either my lunch or dinner. And I also take, we have probiotics, we have digestive enzymes, so many things, just thinking about that first level of the wellness pyramid with the nutrition and digestion between the supplements. We also have fiber and greens, protein powder. So just really making sure you're getting supplementation because our food just doesn't have the nutrition that it had 30 or 50 years ago, unfortunately. So we kind of have to help fill in the gaps. And then I would say, around the afternoon, I kind of usually hit like that slump. And sometimes I'll have another one of the electrolytes to kind of give me a little boost. Sometimes it's just as simple as taking a drop of peppermint in my palm and breathing it in. Um, I don't know if you do that at all, Teresa, like just
Yep.
breathing in peppermint and getting that like refreshing, it just opens your airways and kind of clears the cobwebs in your brain. And it's like, okay, I'm ready to go.
Yep. I do that too.
Mhm. And then, I think about the evening, diffusing oils in our bedroom is kind of a must at night. So my favorite thing to diffuse right now at night in our bedroom is I actually take a couple drops of the Shinrin Yoku and a couple drops of the Serenity together in
Mm.
the diffuser, and that is a really nice combo. But I mean, the sky's the limit. If you like more tree scents, like black spruce and copaiba are really nice together and very calming. You can really make it whatever you want. And that's kind of what I love about the oils. Just kind of grab what you're in the mood for. So I don't know that any 2 days are the same with the oils that I'm using, but some of the other staple products like our hair care, skincare, and the supplements, I definitely reach for every day. Um, oh, and I forgot to mention when I was talking about the wellness pyramid, we do have a health assessment that kind of helps you to get a visual of, where you might be lacking in those areas of nutrition, digestion, movement, and metabolism, all the way up. You kind of get a chance to kind of rate where you're at, and it can help you see what areas you might need to work on. So if you're interested in that, let myself or Teresa know, and we can get that to you. Because then we can help you kind of pair products that you might want to try to those areas that you find yourself struggling in too. Um, One other thing, I mean, the more you dive into kind of, if you're really looking to change your lifestyle and diving into all the products that doTERRA has to offer, it's really about setting products where you use them. You know, Teresa and I were joking before we started this class, like we were running around the house grabbing things like I have some oils that I use in the laundry room, and I've got my citrus oils that I like to drink in my water in the kitchen. Like they're in their places where they get used. And I find that makes it easy too when you're starting to incorporate them into your daily routine, having the products out where you want them. So then you remember to use them.
I did forget to mention the laundry. I love the dryer balls that come from doTERRA, and I guess I usually put lavender on the dryer balls, when especially when like drying like linen, like sheets, bed sheets,
Yeah.
pillowcases and sheets and stuff. So lavender is always almost always on those dryer balls. But that's another I forgot about that. Yeah. It's
I
just a
like,
part of my life too. So there's literally products in every room. It's yeah.
well, and if you think about how long we've been using them, like it's crazy. It becomes just part of your everyday. And I forget when I'm talking to people, especially when I'm helping somebody new get started, it's part of my routine. I don't have to consciously think about like, oh, I should tell you this.
Right, right.
Trying to think, is there anything else you want to add about your routine, or should I wrap it
I feel
up
like I
with
kind of blew through it. I went pretty fast. I don't think so. If anything comes to mind, I can jump in, but I don't think so.
another thing too, maybe that I'll add is, you know, depending on, I kind of look to the essential oils as like my front line, my first line for defense for my health care. So especially too, depending on how you're feeling during the day, like if you have some digestive upset, we have a Digestion blend that helps kind of bring your tummy back into balance. Um, you know, if you have some head tension, applying like peppermint to your forehead. Oh, another product I didn't grab, Deep Blue Rub. That is a favorite in our house for sure.
Same.
Yeah, really good for muscle aches and pains. It's kind of like a icy hot, if you will, but with natural ingredients.
Much better. Much better.
Much better. It smells better. It's all better. So there's just so many other products too that like might depend on the day and what you're dealing with that we have solutions for as well. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Hmm.
All right, well, let me share my slides again here. So if this is all brand new to you, and you're watching this before May 31st, 2024, we have some incredible promotions to help you get started, depending on what level you start with. Every product has a point value, so that's where you're going to see this 100 PV, 150 PV. At each of these levels, you get something free. So you get a lavender touch, which is just our roller ball that's been lavender that's been diluted with some coconut oil. And then at 150 PV, you get the lavender, but then you get to choose one of these, our pebble diffuser, the toothpaste, which you get both of them, the Supermint and the On Guard, and the Citrus Bloom foaming hand wash. And then at 200 PV, you're also going to get a bottle of Citrus Bliss. Kind of smells like an orange dreamsicle. It's a great one to diffuse. And then you'll also get what everybody gets with a 200 PV order this month is our sun body spray. It's an SPF of 30. Then this after sun care spray, which is incredible. It's got some aloe vera in it, hyaluronic acid. Some people are using it just as a after shower spray. It's very versatile. I had hives that broke out a couple months ago with hives on my neck and chest, and it burned and itched, and I just sprayed some of that after sun spray on it. It was so soothing. Of course, these have essential oils in them too. So the after sun spray has a lot of really soothing skin oils in it. So you can get those for free this month. So here's a couple options for getting started. So when Teresa and I both started long, long ago, we actually both started with the Healthy Start Kit. So it's this one up here, and it's 5 ml bottles. A 5 ml bottle has about 85 drops of oil in it, and you're really only using a couple drops at a time. So, I mean, there's many uses out of it. And it comes with our 10 top oils. So lemon, lavender, peppermint, tea tree, oregano, frankincense, deep blue, breathe, on guard, digest zen, and then a pebble diffuser. But then I also wanted to mention this home essentials kit where you're getting 3 times the amount of oil because it's a 15 ml bottle versus the 5 ml. And it's all the same oils, but it's a different diffuser. It's this diffuser back here. It's got kind of like the top is kind of like a ceramic glass, and it lights up either white or purple. It's quite lovely. Um, so it's not that much more to get 3 times more of the product and a nicer diffuser, in my opinion. So those are a couple of options. Something else that's really new is we have this Recent Your Home kit. And these little diffusers get plugged right into the wall. If you think about all those things they sell at the store, I cannot even walk down that aisle in the store, but where they've got all those plugins, I won't name any brands, um, but those are so toxic. They're so bad for us. So this is a way to bring the essential oils into your home if you just want to get started diffusing oil. And the bottle of oil actually gets screwed right into the back of the base here, upside down. It just screws in, and they're motion censored. So they're very cool. You get 2 of them in the kit, and then we've got 2 different bundles. We have our citrus bundle or our forest bundle. So it comes with citrus bliss, citrus bloom, island mint, or super mint. Or you can get the Shinrin Yoku, Northern Escape, lavender, and eucalyptus. So you can choose which bundle you like and get 2 of those beautiful mist diffusers that are in very high demand because we can't even get them just for new people. But they're really nice. As soon as they're able to get more inventory, I'm sure we'll all be able to get them. And then one more option in case you're really kind of wanting to shake things up and get started with some supplements, get some of the oils, start with the toothpaste. I just wanted to put this kit in here because the way they have these kits bundled, you're getting an additional savings versus if you order all these individually. So this has our Lifelong Vitality Pack, our probiotic, our PB Restore. It's got our top 10 oils that were in the other kits, the Laluz diffuser. It also has our On Guard hand sanitizing mist. I love that. That's a must-have. The toothpaste, some Terrazyme, that's our digestive enzyme. Unfortunately, as we age, our body stops creating digestive enzymes, so helping supplement with that. Our Breathe Vapor Stick, which is kind of like it's the little light blue thing here. If you think about like Vapor Rub or something, but this is, of course, again with the essential oils and more natural ingredients, really nice. Um, and then Correct X. Oh my goodness, that's another one of my favorite products. It's like a first aid ointment. It's also great for chapped lips, cracked heels, cuticles. I mean, that is a must-have in this house. It comes with our Deep Blue stick, which is not like, well, so we talked about the Deep Blue rub that we like to use, which is more of a lotion based. This is going to be in a stick that you just roll on, so you don't really have to get it on your hands when you apply it, which is kind of nice. And then this also comes with a 5 ml of the Serenity and a 5 ml of Adaptive. Adaptive is our calming blend, great for those stressful situations or anxious feelings. And then it comes with a little travel size of fractionated coconut oil and a beautiful doTERRA branded wooden box. But you can also get started with picking out whatever product you want to get started with at whatever price point. But we just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of first of all, what doTERRA has to offer, because sometimes we just talk about only the oils. I was just talking with someone and she's like, oh my God, you have hair care? I was like, oh yes, hair care, skincare, that we've got a lot of different options that really incorporate essential oils into all of them and more natural ingredients than what you might find at some of the big box stores. Plus, when you're purchasing from doTERRA, you're helping lift up other communities all around the world, which is also a really nice thing too. Mhm. Anything else you want to add?
You're just making me realize all the things I forgot.
Oh, like what? It's not too
Like,
late.
well, I mentioned the dryer balls, and the oil that I use, lavender usually with the dryer balls. The deep blue rub, I forgot. Um, I have this old ankle sprain that, anyway, that's really nice to put on like before bed at night. It just kind of really helps to kind of ease everything there. I did want to mention deep, well, maybe we can talk about that later. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. I think that's it in terms of
I
adding
know
anything.
I forgot one thing too that I was going to talk about is so this might look overwhelming to be kind of switching over products in your home. I call it, swapping where you shop. Um, but we have this amazing rewards program that I was going to make a slide on and I forgot. And it's kind of like having a doTERRA subscription. So you do an order every month, and every month you can change up the products. You can have the same products. You can change the date that it ships. But what's really cool about this rewards program is that you earn free product on every order that you place. So you start earning 10% back in product points. And every 3 months that you stay with the subscription, you earn another 5%. So by the time you've been on our subscription for a year, you're getting 30% back of what you're purchasing. Excuse me, which is huge. I don't really know any other store that's giving you 30% back when you are a loyal shopper. And that's a great way too to like save up. I like to save up my points and treat myself to one of the higher priced oils like rose um, or jasmine. Because some of the oils get a little, depending on the not the, yes, the quality, but depending on where they're sourced, how much plant material they need, the prices kind of vary on each oil. And it's a great way to earning the free product points to be able to try new product, to be, add something to your order that you're using your points for. So I wanted to give a shout out for our rewards program because it's amazing. We also have a free product of the month. So for all qualifying orders, if you order before the 15th of the month and your order is 125 PV or more, you're going to get the free product of the month, which is awesome. Because I love getting free stuff. I think this month it was Tear Shield. It was our repellent blend.
Yep.
Perfect timing because the bugs are bad this year. So it's just a really great program and a really great way to just kind of again swap where you're shopping. And I know that like we go to Target for or Costco or just for really toilet paper and Kleenex. The rest of everything else we're just having shipped right to our door, which is kind of awesome. So with all of that, we would love to chat with you. So if you found anything intriguing about what we mentioned here on this video, please feel free to reach out to one of us and we can help get you started. Thanks so much and have a fabulous day.